12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. PST on Bolly 92.3 FM.
Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup, your window into Bay Area real estate, its peaks and valleys, its ebbs and flows, its vistas and vantage points, brought to you by Nagaraj, the founder of nagarajhomes.com. So, if you've been wanting to take that plunge into Bay Area real estate, whether as a buyer, seller, an investor in residential or commercial properties, you're most welcome to join us with your questions or observations, and Nagraj will be more than happy to guide you through. I'm Vijay Lakshmi, and we are coming to you live on Bolly 92.3 FM. Studio lines are now open, and we are so excited to welcome your calls. So do call in. The number is 877 265 5992. That number 877 265 5992. And with that, let me welcome Nagraj. Happy Sunday, Nagraj.
Hello Vijay Lakshmi, hello Bay Area, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. Thanks for coming in such a good response for Bay Area Real Estate Connect. Hope
Yeah.
everybody got enriched with a wealth of knowledge, and I would thank each and every individual who came in there with such enthusiasm to get a
Yeah.
knowledge about the Bay Area real estate.
Yes, I'm still recovering from the event, our third in a row, the Real Estate Connect 2024, and it was so heartening to see so many people from our community. Normally when we do the show, we don't realize who's listening, but when we see them in person, it's another high. So thank you so much for being there again, and it was fantastic, like you said, the wealth of information from that stellar lineup of speakers on every aspect of which impacts real estate, whether that was tax saving strategies, whether there was alternate ways of financing, mortgage solutions, remodeling insights, and then 1031 exchange. And how I was surprised to see how life insurance actually impacts the entire life cycle of a person from like childhood going on to the retirement years, right? And then we had Vastu and immigration, and each one was just one better than the other. It was so amazing.
Yeah,
And
and
so,
we
folks,
forgot
if
about the
you,
ADUs and remodeling too. I think
yeah,
Naresh was quite busy yesterday.
yes, yes. Everybody was busy actually talking to, there was so much interest and excitement on it. And folks, if you were there at the event, we'd love for you to call in and let us know your takeaways, how did you enjoy the event, and what stayed with you. So again, the number to call in 877-265-5992, 877-265-5992, and spectacular platform. And as I said there, the one of the only, I don't know if there is any other kind of a platform that connects so many people and so many aspects of real estate at one place. So that is excellent. And Nagraj, I noticed one thing. Every person there I was talking to, they had some connection with you over the time. You had encouraged them to buy a home. You had probably encouraged them to get into that whatever line of business. So you've touched so many lives all along the way. And I wanted to ask you, um, how is it that you've been so successful? I mean, of course, all these years, but this year in particular as well, and you've been able to help so many families. And before you answer that, let me again give folks our number. It's 877-265-5992. Any aspect of real estate that you'd like to talk to Nagraj about, you'd need a little guidance, a little help. He's more than happy to really talk you through it all. And a shout out to all the folks who were there yesterday at our event, Real Estate Connect 2024. If you enjoyed that event, you had wonderful time. You had just blowing educational takeaways from it, and you're ready to jump into whatever aspect that you were looking at. Give us a call again, 877-265-5992. Yes, Nagraj, go ahead.
Like, don't be like shy of the calls. Like, nobody's a professional here. I think
Yeah.
don't be shy when you're calling. You're always is welcome to show a call us, and always we are eager to help you out on the anything on the Bay Area real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vijay Lakshmi, the four things matters. Okay, especially in the real estate: to be in short form, it's a KEPP, right? Like knowledge, empathy, and basically professionalism and passion is like basically KEPP. That's like
Mm-hmm.
that is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge, empathy, professionalism, and a passion.
Wow.
Knowledge, because
Mm-hmm.
knowledge of the market is very, very important, especially in the Bay Area real estate market.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody comes with a 1.2 million, right? I should be able to help them which areas you should be buying in or like educate them.
Yeah.
Basically, I can't tell them 1.2 million, let's go buy it in a Fremont, right? You can still buy it in a Fremont, but what is the actual reality what we are getting in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Should try to be a realistic on that, give them so that once I have the knowledge so that I can share with them. Somebody is
Yeah.
like basically uh, retired, like right now they want to buy a bigger house, the school doesn't matter them. Okay, so in that cases, if they want a 2,500, 3,000 square footage, which are the areas to consider? If they have a
Mm-hmm.
budget of a 2 million, which are the areas to consider for it? They just got married, they have a 2 million is a price range
Yeah.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
but they want a
So
2,000 square footage.
yeah, requirements will change based on what age and stage you are
Different
at.
ages
Mm-hmm.
or different stages of the life,
Mm-hmm.
requirements changes.
True. Mm-hmm.
For some of them the schools are important, for some of them school doesn't matter,
Yeah.
for some of them the closer to offices matter, for some of them far away is better.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
knowing the knowledge, like knowing it each basically cities, counties, that helps me out. I can,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as they tell me that, because anytime we have a discussions, I'll try to understand what is your requirement first. Some of the times the requirements are not clear because they're still learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for that one, the best thing is to start visiting the open houses. Try to be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I encourage a lot of my clients, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second thing is in this line of business or the line of thing, empathy is very important.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah.
lot of clients call me, Nagaraj, do you give me a personalized service? They don't want somebody, as soon as somebody calls me, they don't want the calls to be answered from some like random person.
Mm.
They want,
Correct.
they want basically
You to be engaging with
answering
them.
the calls and
Mm.
basically helping them out. And it's more of it's a personal connections is what matters in this, because it needs to be sometimes a personal advice also based on their needs,
Yeah.
and hand holding, because a lot of times it goes through so many challenges when you're buying in a house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
After you put an offer, most of the times you go through a buyer's remorse. Did you buy it properly? After
Yeah.
you close it, do you think like, did I do it correctly? I
Yeah.
could have bought in
Second guess
different
yourself.
sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Cities I could have bought it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
listeners, you're listening to the Real Estate Connect with myself, Nagaraj and Vijay Lakshmi. And if you have attended yesterday's event and would like to share something, or you're a first time home buyer and you would like to understand how the Bay Area real estate is going on, you can give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 877 Bolly 92, 877 Bolly 92. We are live on a Bolly 92.3 now.
Yeah, and any aspect of real estate, like Nagraj said, you're looking to buy your first home, or perhaps you've been a homeowner for several years now, but your needs have changed. You either want to upgrade or you want to downsize your home based on your family situation. Maybe the kids have flown the nest, whether you're looking for something, smaller for yourselves, or you want more room. Whatever it is you're looking for, you're looking to for commercial real estate, you're looking to find out if this is a good time to sell your property, whatever it is that's on your mind real estate wise. Well, Nagaraj Anaya is there to handhold you through it all. And of course, whenever you consider doing anything, make sure you log on to or visit nagarajhomes.com, Nagaraj homes.com. And that's also where you can connect with him immediately. And there is also a comparison, right? Home
Yep.
instant comparison.
They can get the instant report of the houses also. Just
Yeah.
get the instant report of your houses also.
Yes. So I was asking you your, success
Yeah. So I was
pandas.
talking about the empathy, as I was mentioning, the personal connections and personalized approach matters. And one more thing is professionalism. Try to be honest. These like honest, any questions are asked by the clients, right? Give them the honest response, because a lot of clients rely on us, our expertise.
Yes.
Basically asking them, they ask me, Nagaraj, will this house, if I buy it, this house can appreciate for 10%, 20% in few years?
Mm-hmm.
Is it right for my family? Is it far for the house? Is it okay for them? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
They want the honest responses from us.
Yeah.
Try
Correct.
to stick, give the honest so that it can know the hard reality, right?
Mm.
So that's why try to be as professional as better is helps them out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
one more important thing is a passion.
Mm.
Passion in this real estate is very much needed. Always not to make sure, like, since then right now a lot of things have changed on especially on the buyer side, buyer's agent side also, right? I tell to my clients, dude, I'll try to negotiate with the seller. If the buyers gives me a commission, buyers seller's agent gives me a commission, or sellers share the commission, is okay. Otherwise, don't pay me, because they're already paying so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to put a burden on them to
Burden.
ask them to
Right.
give my commission too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one this only you can do is only when you have passion for what you are doing in, and passion to help out the families on for the real estate.
Right. Yeah. You put yourself in their shoes and, see how it's
Let's
going
take
to.
up one call. We're getting a one call,
Oh,
Vijay.
great. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please.
Please go ahead with your question. I
You're on air. Go ahead.
think we just got disconnected. Do please give us a call back. We lost your call.
Yes.
Uh,
The number to do that, 877-265-5992. 877-265-5992. That's Bolly 92. 877 Bolly 92.
yeah, don't be hesitant if it's a small questions also on the Bay Area real estate or anything on
Yeah.
the real estate. Do give us a call back.
Yes.
So this especially matters in the real estate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to short form, KEPP, KEPP.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
That really helps out to stand out from others.
Yeah. Knowledge, empathy, professionalism, and passion.
Yeah.
Wow. Excellent. Mm-hmm.
So this made me like basically helps to so many families,
Yeah.
and I was basically lucky, or like always
Yes.
that keeps me keep going.
Yeah, that you could tell that that was in the air, everybody was in such that vibration was there that you had helped them. And
Yeah.
not only them, even the
See, basically,
speakers.
it is not about buying one real estate,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
buying, building career for themselves also. Like I tell
Yeah.
them, like, dude, you can do, for example, when I look at their incomes or their things, right? I tell them you can do some other things so that you can make better lives for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And even this green card stuff, whatever I thought about doing it also, right? So that it can
Immigration.
help them out in the future.
Yeah.
So that they can know there are other ways also of getting your green card fastest.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the reasons to bring it in. And one of the reasons what I brought the CPA dude also was like, what are the ways you can save better on the taxes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty eye-opening that you could save taxes
Yeah,
and
in the right way, on the
mhm.
right way,
Yeah,
because that is very important.
not taking some shortcuts and, sideline kind of thing, but on the straight and narrow and still being able to save and
Yeah.
have
Now
those
let's
strategies.
now let's go forward on the couple of things which I want to say on the real estate
Mm-hmm.
market, how
Yes.
we've been doing, right? Like, so one of the property we put an offer in Santa Clara, and it was listed for close to 1.7 million,
Mm.
1,500 square footage, 6,000 lot. This is the other part of Santa Clara, 95054 zip code, 95054 zip code. It is more towards the river mark side, but these are all the older homes. This was listed for 1.7 and we got sold for close to 2.06. And my client was able to get it into a contract for 2.06 million. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we paid almost 360K, and 100K more than the last comparable to get this house. That is
Oh,
nowadays right now.
wow. That's amazing. Mm-hmm.
And we went into a contract in one more house. So we went into a contract in 95136 zip code, San Jose, 95136 zip code. This house was just listed for, I think they had listed for 1.9. The seller was not getting much offers. It was reduced to a 1.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
2000 square footage, beautifully remodeled. This we were just able to get it for 1.825, just
Uh-huh.
25,000 more.
Oh, wow. Okay. How did you do that?
Yeah, so see, it depends on the requirement, right? Like it's always depends on the requirements. Some of them wants to stay in the same cities, and
Yeah.
for that they want to go up any number of price, right? Like so that they want that because that needs the family needs that requirements or a needs because it might be closer to the office, it might be closer to the schools. So for
Mm-hmm.
based on that, we narrow down the cities. For that
Right.
one, we know that Santa Clara to because right now in the Santa Clara is only 8 homes. Only few homes are in there because of the holiday seasons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to get that, we need to be paying high.
Mm-hmm.
But other one, right now that market, especially 95136 zip code, has been slowed down. If you look around that 95136 house, in the June time frame, the same houses used to sell for 2.1 million.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So they got lucky, right?
Right.
So
Right.
based on the needs and the requirements, we would be able to fulfill it.
Mm-hmm.
And one
Yeah.
more, we put an offer for two bed, two
Okay.
bath in a Fremont, listed for 999K. How many homes are under 999K? Only two homes in Fremont right now.
Oh.
We
Mm-hmm.
put in for offer for 1.07, but that house sold for more than 1.1 million.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
3,000 square footage lot.
Okay. Mm. Yeah.
One more important, yesterday also I talked about this property in Fremont. Uh,
Yeah.
this is a listed for this house is like basically a lot sits on close to 0.75, zero point 0.7 acres. Lot sits on it. It's a subdivided lot. One house, main house is like 3,000 square footage and close to zero point 0.5 acres. And other subdivided lot is 14,000 square footage.
Mm-hmm.
We put in an offer for 4 million.
Oh.
We put an offer for 4 million. This house was finally sold out for a 5 million cash only. And the
Oh,
other
wow.
buyer was able to even said, I will give you 100K more.
Mm-hmm.
If you see, reasons I'm giving you all these examples, this is just in all these offers went in this week. I'm
Yeah.
trying to give you all the examples on that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
There are buyers for each segments around. I put even an offer for 550K also. There are buyers for each segment.
Every
Always you think
segment.
like I
Mm-hmm.
paid over,
Yeah.
but if you wait for some time, all the market catches up because some people thinks about should I buy a condo instead of that? Should I buy a single family home? Is it a
Mm-hmm.
right thing to invest? Will
Mm-hmm.
that growth appreciate?
Yeah.
All these Fremont condos used to be 300K.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it is close to 550, 600.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There are markets for everything.
Yeah. So it's
There
available
is
for
a
you.
demand for everything
Mm-hmm.
because number of home buyers around there are more.
Yeah.
But what is the realistic value the seller can, because as a seller needs to understand what is their home values bringing in, or the
Mm-hmm.
home unique standards. Is it a lot? Is it
Yeah.
a location?
Mm-hmm.
Is it an upgrades?
Yeah. Correct.
So
Yes.
all
You have
these
to
things
consider.
matters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before we go ahead, let me tell folks you're listening, that's Nagaraj Anaya, of course, an expert on Bay Area real estate, bringing a wealth of knowledge on local communities, on current market conditions, on the home buying and selling process. So if you are on the lookout or just wondering whether to plunge into this market, but little hesitant to do that, well, Nagaraj Anaya is your man to go to, and he will really help you understand, navigate through it all with the KEPP, which is the knowledge, the empathy, the passion, and the professionalism that you are looking for in this area. And of course, While doing that, he becomes your friend, philosopher, and guide along the way. So all you need to do is to visit nagarajhomes.com. That's Nagaraj homes.com. That should be your starting point for all things real estate. And if you have a burning question that you'd like to share with us, or maybe an observation, you've just recently had experience in the real estate and you want to, share that with the community, here's the number: 877-265-5992. 877-265-5992. Call us and let us know what you'd like to share if there's a question. And if you were there at the fantastic, fantabulous Real Estate Connect event 2024 yesterday, we had the pleasure of connecting with you, and you really took away a lot of wisdom from it all. Give us a call. We'd love to know what was your feedback, your takeaway from the sessions. So again, the number for that is the same: 877-265-5992.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
coming down to the market, as I said, market always varies, but
Yeah.
always define your scope or a
Mm-hmm.
requirements. Talk to the expert like me. Working with me is easy. Okay. It's only thing is you need to tell me your based on
Requirements.
income.
Yeah.
Based on that, I'm a certified basic licensed lender too. I can generate a pre-approval based on that.
Mm-hmm.
No need to pull your art pool or anything, right?
And while we are on it, tell us the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval for people who are, just new to
See,
this.
e-call is like basically you're generating, not verifying anything based on your inputs, whatever you're giving the incomes and other stuffs, not even the hard pull. We just go and do it. Pre-approval is like basically goes to an underwriter. Underwriters reviews all your files and everything. It's some of the cases, right? Because when their incomes are almost to the edge, or sometimes, right? Like I make sure that we get a pre-approval.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the straight incomes
Yeah.
where the W only just W2 incomes
Mm.
and their incomes are fantastically good. So in that cases, I can generate a pre-approval for them, which I can use it for submitting an offer.
Mm-hmm.
Once we put an offer, once we put an offer,
Yeah.
then once the offer gets accepted, then we can shop around with the good lenders around there. So
Mm-hmm.
it can be Wells Fargo, it can be on the loan lock based on the scenarios and depending on the funds they have.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a lot of stocks, maybe other lenders are also good for you.
Yeah. I
And
was surprised to hear yesterday that even if you're sitting on a lot of stock of the, tech companies and
yeah,
premier companies,
no
you
need
can
to
also
sell.
use that
Yeah, no need to sell.
to no need to sell.
We
Mm-hmm.
can leverage that. We can leverage if you're
Right.
thinking your stocks values, the possibility of going up,
Yeah.
we can leverage that, and based on that, we can get the borrow the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a beauty of it, especially
Yes,
to
that's
lenders what they're doing in.
right.
And some of them are like they just started and they don't have much less than a 10% or maybe a 10% down payment. For them also, I can help them out. For
Mm-hmm.
that one is like there are other lenders who can help them out also.
Yeah. So you are a certified mortgage broker as well. So you see that aspect of it
Yeah,
as well,
that
right?
helps a
Completely.
lot of my clients, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
basically, once I when my first phone call itself, I'll try to understand what their income, where they're working in, what is their score. Based on that, I can suggest them, okay, this is the max you can qualify, or this if I think it is like they are on the edge, or like some other incomes like wife's income needs to be considered. If
Mm.
wife is doing a part time and she has just started now, will can be considered? Then we can go to actual lender, get an underwriter pre-approved,
Yeah.
so that it will help us when we put an offer. We are confidently putting an offer, because when
Mm-hmm.
we put an offer, especially in the Bay Area real estate, we need zero contingencies. most
Mm.
of the houses most of the houses unless, for example, some of the houses sitting in the market, so that time we need to bring in appraisal contingency, loan contingency, inspection contingencies. I think one more thing I need to talk about is Sunnyvale market right now. Today
Mm-hmm.
morning I had been to a Sunnyvale to show a few houses around. One of the houses was on such a busy street, was like that house like completely needs to be demoed and build a new house.
Mm.
That was listed for 1.8 million. And after that, we went to one more house closer to
Oh,
Hamilton and the Wolf Road. There, this house is like already tenant occupied. Tenant will not be leaving until 2026 March,
whoa.
2026
Okay.
March. And yeah, house comes with a tenant, and that house is listed for 2.3 million.
Whoa.
2.3 million.
2.3 million. Wow.
2.3 million, just 1,100 square footage and close to 6,000 lot.
Sunnyvale is just booming.
Reason for Sunnyvale, some of parts of the Sunnyvale, right? There's a Ponderosa Elementary, newly they're constructing. So the Ponderosa Elementary as the Peterson Middle School also. The
Mm.
middle and elementary would be
Uh-huh.
the same place. They're building a brand new school.
In Peterson?
In the
Okay.
Ponderosa
Oh,
Elementary,
Ponderosa. Okay.
which contains the Peterson Middle School also. The two
Oh,
places. Earlier, it used to be an apple seed, so that
yes.
apple seed has been removed, and they're building a new school, brand new school. And
Oh,
some
okay.
parts of the Santa Clara already have done, and their facilities are awesome right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
these are basically even the Sunnyvale. Some parts of the Sunnyvale closer to Apple, one of the things, and one of the things is people are okay to buy this kind of older homes. Wait for 1 year, get your plans approved, demo it, and go and build it
Mm-hmm.
later.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
if somebody is trying to consider that on the Sunnyvale or like Santa Claras, do reach out to me. I help them out to guide, like for example, how they can go about it, buy all these fixer-upper homes, and then later how they can plan to build a brand new constructions.
Mm-hmm.
That is a way
Yeah.
to go about. That was the
But
reason. The Fremont house also, I think I cut short on the Fremont house. That was the reason
yeah.
it went to for 5 million, because there was opportunity to build a 5 to 8 homes. 5 to 8 homes. So that is the value we are bringing in.
Mm-hmm.
Business, we are short of the time. If you have any questions to me, you can always reach out to go to nagarajhomes.com, click on the WhatsApp icon, and I have a list of calls to be make from yesterday's lot of people I met. I'll be making today end of the show.
Yeah.
Later
And
the
of course, Nagaraj comes to you twice in the week, one on Friday at 6:30 to 7, where he brings all of these, movers and shakers in the field that impact real estate, whether that's insurance, immigration, construction, whatever it is. So you want to
yeah.
key in on that show, which is
Thank you so
6:30 to
much,
7.
and have a wonderful day. I think we have.
Thank you, Nagaraj. Look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing you next Sunday.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Have a
Bye.
nice week. Namaskar.
Namaskar.